Hi ladies and gentlemen, yo, check me out, man. Today we're gonna be talking about the reasons why bobbin thread breaks. And when I say bobbin thread, I mean the under thread. Now in this clip today, I'm gonna need you to pay attention, because today I'm gonna be explaining how to troubleshoot issues regarding to the breakage of a bobbin thread, or in other words, the under thread. Now, the bobbin thread can start to break due to several possible causes. And on today's clip, I'm going to be outlining 3 major causes that can lead to the breakage of a bobbin thread. Now, with that being said, I'm going to need you guys to pay close attention to what I'm about to show you today. Now, a bobbin thread can start to break due to 1. If the tension on the bobbin compartment is too strong, then your thread can start to break. That's 1. 2. If during the process of inserting the bobbin into the bobbin compartment or into the bobbin case is not properly inserted, I mean, if the bobbin is not properly inserted into the bobbin case, what I mean is that if the bobbin is inserted in the wrong direction, your thread can also start to break. That's 2. Then 3, if your bobbin is not properly wound, so your thread can also start to break. But let me explain further, and at the same time I'm gonna try my best to make sure that I make this clip very brief. Okay, y'all know that I don't like making long clips. Now, why do bobbin thread break? Now, bobbin thread can break due to several possible causes. 1. Your bobbin not properly wound. That is why I recommend you to use the bobbin winder on your butterfly sewing machine for winding the bobbin. Do not just start winding your bobbin with your bare hands. Just be winding it like this, because you cannot properly wind it compared to how professionally your bobbin winder is going to do that for you. That's 1. 2. Placing the bobbin into the bobbin case should be placed properly. Now, placing it the wrong way can also lead to the breakage of the bobbin thread, which is the under thread. That's 2. Then 3. If the tension on the bobbin case is too strong, now the tension can be controlled by this screw right here. But don't worry if you can't see this properly, but just pay attention to what I'm saying, because I'm going to put everything on camera so you can see the steps and everything I'm explaining and all I'm talking about. Now, what are we here for today? Today I'm going to show you why, or the reason why bobbin thread breaks. So I gave you 3 major possible causes that can lead to the breakage of your bobbin thread. 1 is if the tension on the bobbin case is too strong. That can lead to the breakage of the bobbin thread. And 2, if your bobbin is not properly wound. That is why I recommend you to always wind your bobbin using the bobbin winder on your sewing machine. And 3, if you do not place the bobbin the right way into the bobbin case. And with that being said, I'm going to put this on camera so that you can properly see the demonstration and all I've been talking about since. So I'm going to put this on camera so that you guys can see all I'm talking about. Alright, hold up. Yo, hi ladies and gentlemen. Yo, check this out, man. Now this is what I'm talking about, and I recommend you to use the bobbin winder to wind your bobbin so as to ensure proper winding of the bobbin. Hey yo, this is what I'm actually talking about. Now this is the bobbin case and this is the wound bobbin. Now assuming, okay, now this is a perfect example of a properly wound bobbin because I used this butterfly sewing machine to wind this bobbin. As you can see, it is very neat and this is a real good wound bobbin. Now inserting the bobbin into the bobbin case, now just pay close attention. Now this is the bobbin like this, you see, and now this is the bobbin case. Okay, now inserting the bobbin into the bobbin case properly, it should be like this. Okay, you see, then just follow the steps I'm taking. Yes, this is how to properly insert the bobbin into the bobbin case, and not like this. Pay attention. Now this is the bobbin, and this is the bobbin, and this is the bobbin case. Then you inserting it like this, you see, like this. This is how not to insert it or install it, but this is how to. Okay, this is how to, and this is how not to insert it. Then you inserting it like this and completing the installation like this, though it still moves, but this is the wrong way. So in inserting the bobbin into the bobbin case like this can lead to the breakage of your needle, and that's true. Like we've said before, I was explaining 3 major possible causes that can lead to the breakage of your bobbin thread, which is the under thread. One is if the bobbin is not properly wound. That is why I recommend you to use the bobbin winder on your sewing machine. And 2, make sure that you properly insert the bobbin into the bobbin case. Like this one is not properly inserted. Now let me show you how to properly insert it one more time for proper clarification, because I know there be a lot of newbies around this department. So for that reason, I'm going to be going very deep and diving very deep into this course. Alright, as I was saying, since now this is how to properly insert the bobbin. Okay, now simple. Okay, now the third possible cause that can lead to the breakage of the under thread could be because the tension on the bobbin case is too strong. Okay, now this is the tension spring leaf. Okay, now making it strong or regulating the tension is simply by using a screw to tighten clockwise or counterclockwise. Tightening clockwise is increasing the tension, and counterclockwise is reducing the tension. So when it is too tight and it's leading to the breakage of your thread, now you have to counterclockwise screw it for it to be free. Now clockwise screwing it makes the tension very strong like this. Now this is a good example of a strong tension. As you can see, it's very strong, so I need energy to pull it. So when it's very strong, your sewing machine cannot relate with it because it is too strong, so that can lead to the breaking of the under thread. So all that being said and shown and explained, so I'm going to need you guys to pay one more attention because I'm just going to summarize all these. Okay, now the bobbin thread starts to break due to 3 major possible causes, which is 1, could be because the bobbin is not properly wound. That is why I recommend you to use the butterfly sewing bobbin winder or your sewing machine bobbin winder to wind the bobbin. Do not start winding the bobbin with your hands like this. Just be winding the bobbin with your hands like this, like this, like this, like this. No, do not wind the bobbin like this. You can start winding the bobbin like this and then finish it up using the bobbin winder on your butterfly machine. And that's 1. 2, make sure that you insert the bobbin into the bobbin case properly. Okay, now this is the end. Okay, and this is the bobbin case. Should insert it like this. This is how to, and not the other way around. And that's 2. And the third is that control the tension on the bobbin case by using a small screwdriver. By using a small screwdriver to tighten this little screw right here, clockwise or counterclockwise. Clockwise to make the tension stronger, and counterclockwise to make the tension weaker or loose. Okay, and with all this being said, shown and explained, I'm gonna need you guys to get back to work and start to get more money. Alright, hey yo, thanks once again for your time, and I hope now you can be able to troubleshoot a major trouble like this because you paid attention to all of these things since. Now all that being said, explained, and you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna need you guys to get back to work and stay out of trouble and subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to ask me questions related to this department.